Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Toytography Live. I am your host, Brian Carr, and with me is the famous partner in crime, I should say, Mr. Dan Hickman. Hello, sir. How you doing?
I am doing well. How's everybody doing today? I got my subdued mood lighting on today, so it's going to be a chill and relax kind of show.
Nice. That's the nice thing about it, though. We get a chance to see, the changes as they progress. So
Yep.
I'm looking forward to maybe one day when I log in, you guys see me. It won't be no blank wall, and it'll actually be a nice little set. That day is coming. I'm looking forward to that day showing up. So we got a nice thing, man. Steve here is like, I'm here early. Well, thanks for being here early, man. That's always appreciated. Glad you guys are joining us. And we have Mike. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Good to see you. Six pick, 60 pick. Hello, 60 pick. How you doing, man? It's glad you guys are able to be here. We do have quite a bit of information to share with you guys today, and then we have some very cool submissions for the TTM Live. Uh, so we got some pretty good stuff. I mean, you guys are on top of it. Before, I used to make a post saying, "Hey, you guys get your images in, so we could take a look at them, whatever." But you guys were on the ball, like right from last week. We had photos coming in to take a look at for today. So thank you very much for you guys. And we also have some pretty cool photos that were just submitted. So we have some cool stuff to take a look at. So before we get started with that, we definitely have to give props to the ones that are helping to make this possible. So let's go ahead and check out these folks. So first and foremost, we give props to Jazz Inc. Dioramas. They are currently taking pre-orders for the Catwoman figure. This is the Michelle Pfeiffer version from the Batman Returns. And so, yeah, like I said before, Jazz Inc. is always good when it comes to the design of their figures and the quality of the figures. So they're currently taking pre-orders for this one right now. I believe there are three different versions that you can get. One would be the clean version, and then there's another version where it would be like the battle damage, like with her outfit that she had towards the end of the movie. Or you can get the version that has both. So you can get both versions of it. But either way, with the figure comes with this really cool diorama piece as well, which again, Jazz Inc., they always doing top notch when it comes to their stuff. So this is the other diorama piece that you will get along with your figure. So you head over to jazzincdioramas.com and you can get your pre-order in for the Catwoman as well as other items that they're taking pre-orders for as well. And next, we want to give props to Odd Frog Entertainment. They are currently making the Bandito. This is a 1/12 scale, fully customizable car, and there's all kinds of accessories and stuff that you can get to it. For someone who loves to do toy photography, any kind of accessories that you can get along, with your image just enhances the photo. So they're making this customizable Bandito, and they're also making a lowrider edition. So you can go to Odd Frog Entertainment and get your pre-order in, or you can go to nerdzoic.com and you can pre-order the car from there. And lastly, want to give a shout out to 1/6 Kit. Anything you need as far as 1/6 scale, 1/12 scale, any customizable pieces. He has some other 1/6 scale accessories, 1/12 scale accessories that are just really cool. I have enjoyed Kit's customer service for several years now, and they're just top notch. Also, Kit, as the owner of the company, man, I gotta say he is just a hilarious guy to talk to, fun to deal with all the time. So definitely, if there's anything that you are looking for, usually in a case you should be able to like reach out to him, message him, and ask him, and he'll actually see if he can get it for you. So it's just a matter of just asking, and if he can't, he'll let you know. But he is always upfront and truthful, and that's why I enjoy getting things from 1/6 Kit. So those are the ones that are responsible for helping to keep this going. So who else do we have here in the group? We have Mary. Hello, Mary. Good to see you. Good to see you. And Laura is here. Hello. Listening in the car. I'm glad that we are there for you for your commute home.
You know, a
So,
lot of people listen to drive time news in the car. You're getting a lot better entertainment out of this. I'll tell you that right now.
right, right. Just as long as we don't show you anything distracting where it's like, wait a minute, is that a? And then it's like, no. So be careful, Lloyd. Drive safe. Drive.
That's right, Laura. Hands at 10 and 2, eyes
Yeah.
straight ahead.
Yes, yes. So and I'll just say, I hope this isn't too much of a distraction, but we want to give you some updated news for Toytography Magazine, which you are going to see it here first. I am going to reveal to you. This is the official front cover for the March issue of Toytography Magazine. That is a beautiful looking image that Thomas sent to us, along with a whole bunch of other images that he sent that we're going to literally decorate the entire magazine as far as his article is concerned. He sent us some great images, and so he sent so many that I was just like, man, I don't know which one I want to use for the front cover. So, so I ended up going with this one because this will be a nice. I'm not going to reveal it here, but I will say that we decided to take this image and actually do a wraparound. So this will actually be the first Toytography issue where the front cover will actually wrap around to the back. So you'll be able to see the other side of this image as well. But this is the official front cover for Toytography Magazine. You can head over to toytographymag.com and you can go ahead and pre-order the issue right now for March. So yeah. Also, I'm going to say later today in the Toytography Magazine Facebook group, we are going to announce the theme for the March issue. So you guys can go ahead and submit your photos for the March artist. I'm sorry, not the artist wall, but the artist contest. So here's how the contest works. You submit a photo that fits into the theme, and we will reveal the hashtag that you post in the Facebook group. Reveal the hashtag. You post your photo with the hashtag, and then we hold a vote for that. And the person who has the most likes with the winning image, that is the one that will have their own page in the March issue of the Toytography Magazine, along with the full theme. And then we'll be asking questions like, your background and photography, and give us just a little insight into the image that you have selected. So today's the day that we're going to start putting. We'll let you know what it is, and then you guys can start submitting your photos, and then we hold a vote, and the person who wins, you will be contacted to put into the March issue of Toytography Magazine. So
keep in mind, if you have not got your March 2024 issue yet, get
right,
it now, because
right.
as of 11:59:59 on February 28th, it's gone forever.
Yes. Yes, that's true. The March 2024 issue is going away to the vault. So as soon as the new one comes out, it'll be replaced by that one, and it's going to be gone. So if you don't have the issue of Toytography Magazine for March 2024, now would be your time to get it before it goes away. You can purchase it on toytographymag.com. You can purchase it on Amazon. So you can go ahead and the digital copy as well. So we have those digital copies available to you.
If you're over reading a review on Dan's Toy Box, click the Toytography Magazine link and you can go right straight over.
Yes. So so definitely want to grab that before the new issue, because again, it's going to go away into the vault. So
unlike
definitely
Medicom Mayfex, we don't reissue.
Right. Right. In other news, we have the update for the premiere of Toytography Challenge. So the premiere date on YouTube, and we'll, like I said, we already have a post for it in the group, and we'll post it again on our social media pages, which you can already go to Toytography Mag on Instagram as well. You'll see the post for it. We will premiere the first episode of Toytography Challenge on Saturday, March 1st. So you definitely want to go into our, our YouTube channel and like and subscribe, turn on notifications. So as soon as the episode airs, you get notified and you'll get a chance to see everything that takes place on our first episode, which we already have. I wish I could tell you guys, but no, I'll just keep quiet. I'll just keep quiet. You guys just have to find out what happens on the first episode of the Toytography Challenge, and yeah, we'll see how the rest of the show goes. But we are being sponsored by Big Bad Toy Store, which is absolutely awesome. So they have actually contributed to the production of the show. So we're going to have some nice things showing up from them. We also have one pretty big announcement for you, the viewers of the channel. So yeah, so yeah, we're pretty excited that they decided to partner with us on this. So yeah, it'll be a pretty big sting. Steve, what time? So as of right now, we haven't set the time yet. That's what I was saying. Just switch on your notifications on the when you like and subscribe to the channel. Switch on notifications, and the moment it goes up, you guys will be notified. But we will give a specific time on when it will air. So yeah, we'll definitely let you know. You'll definitely know for sure when you'll be able to tune in and check it out. So
And Steve, you got something to look forward to when you get home from work.
That's true. That's true. That's true. And I will say, because of the other things that Big Bad Toy Store has already mentioned to us as far as what they have planned for Toytography Live, definitely check out the Toytography Challenge, because there will be some things mentioned during the show that you will need to know for Toytography Live, so you can be able to partake in some of the other things that we have set up for you, the viewers. So,
Brian, would it be safe to say that Big Bad Toy Store is not fooling around with this sponsorship?
Yes, yeah, they're definitely flexing their muscles on this one. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm gonna just reiterate, like Brian said, you gotta watch the challenge, and then you gotta tune into Toytography Live on Wednesdays, because
Yes.
you ain't in the show doesn't mean you can't benefit.
right. So even though it'll be up, like I will say this for those of you who are wondering, the Toytography Challenge. Oh, hey, Jesse, good to see you, sir. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will say that the Toytography Challenge, it's not gonna be a live show, so don't worry about, like, oh, if I'm not there to watch it, I'm a miss anything. So you'll still be okay. You'll still be okay. There's not anything that we're going to be mentioning during the show that you'll need to jump on and participate in right away. So you're safe there. And as a matter of fact, we're going to give you some time to check out the episode and see everything what's going on in the show, and then we'll pretty much be discussing everything during the Toytography Live, which, like I said, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, so you guys will totally be okay on that. So yeah, so that's all we have for the information for right now for Toytography. I guess this is our next segment where we get to reveal some of the things that we have picked up within the last week. So of course we're going to start with Dan. So feel free to reveal what you have coming, sir. What you get?
Well, so last Sunday I turned 54 years old, and the wife spared no expense in spoiling me. But last week I found something that I wanted to get, and thanks to sales and points, I scooped this bad boy.
Nice.
For $25.
Okay. Nice.
Normal retail's $90. On my birthday, my wife got me the same thing. So anytime you can, army build, because you can never ever have too many Cobra soldiers, right?
Right.
And over the weekend we were out and about, and I hit Ollie's. I picked up a few Marvel Legends I've been wanting. I just, didn't want to pay full price for them, so $30 got me 4 figures. But I also found the GI Joe retro card Snow Serpent,
Nice.
which
Very
made me
nice.
happy.
Very nice.
And another birthday present that came through is Shockwave.
Oh,
So I guess my next few reviews are going to be GI Joe centric, even though the figures are, with the exception of the retro card Snow Serpent. The other one's a little bit older, but hey, who doesn't love revisiting an action figure, right?
that's true. That's true. There's nothing.
Alrighty, so I kick it over to you now.
Oh, okay. That was pretty quick.
Yeah, just a
um,
few, just a few.
so I have this other thing, man. I really didn't. I was trying to grab it. I didn't even get a chance to. I kind of sort of got it out the box. So uh, this is what showed up. I'm a little late because it already got released. Gosh, I think it got released back in December. I think it was, but it finally made its way to my doorstep. So I got the new Hot Toys Obi-Wan from the
Oh,
TV series. So yeah, I was super excited about this because I have the Hot Toys Darth Vader from the Obi
oh,
Wan series as well. So I was super excited about getting this. But yeah, I'll pull them out the box because I actually have something else interesting that I discovered about the figure
I
that
sense
I
a
get to go
discovery from the Force. Like there will be toytography of Obi-Wan and Darth Vader.
on. Oh yeah, oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So here's what I discovered because I'm gonna get the figure out about this because when you're doing photography and things like that, there are certain things that you discover as you're doing your photos. So this is what the guy looks like out the box. Okay, which is
Nice.
really cool outfit and everything. But one of the things I just recently discovered is I was trying to get a photo for him already, like a few days after I worked, really like the day of that I got him. And so I was trying to figure out how to set up this particular scene because I created my own mythos Mace Windu. So I was
Ooh.
trying to put them together, and I was going to get the robe that comes because he also comes with like a hooded, like a little cloak that has the sleeves missing. And so I was like, man, I think I want to, try and set him up, but I didn't want to pull the robe out the plastic. That was just me being lazy. I didn't want to pull the robe out the plastic. So, and in the process of taking him out, I was like, wait a minute, you know what? I got my Mythos Obi-Wan. So that's this one right here.
Oh,
So when I got him, I was like, you know what? Let me see if it'll fit. And I have to say, folks, when I put it on, it does fit.
hey, now that ain't bad at all.
It does fit. So now I can do like my own Mythos Obi-Wan and have this head sculpt on him, and it fits totally fine. There's no, drooping. It doesn't come down too far or anything like that. So I already took a couple of pictures with him wearing this outfit because this is actually the outfit that he wore at the end of the last episode in the Obi-Wan. So I was like, man, this is a perfect fit here. So now I got two outfits, and then whenever I want him to, I guess look more realistic, I can actually put him in with my Mythos Obi-Wan and make some realistic looking photos. So yeah, so I'm super excited to finally have this figure because I think it's a great figure. It has, of course, the eyes move around as well, so I was able to pull that off. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Uh, I also got one other thing. It's a little silly, but I think it'll be cool. So I mean, unfortunately, again, because I was setting stuff up, I uh I wasn't able to pull it out the box. So I'm gonna pull it out the box right now. It's not a big thing. It's not gonna take a long time. You guys will be okay. But yeah, I saw this online a while back, and so I definitely wanted to jump on it as soon as I saw it because this guy here, oh my gosh, he is totally going to accent a lot of my photos. For those of you who don't know me, when it comes to my photography, I like finding all kinds of accessories that I can get in order to enhance my photos and make them look as realistic as possible. When
Oh,
I take my toy photos, I don't want, I really don't want my toy, unless it's a 112 scale. I'll just say that. I really don't want my toy photos to look like toy photos. So I like to have a bunch of different things to make it look as real as possible. So I found this thing, and this thing is going to make my photos look real. I managed to pick up this guy, and he is 1/6 scale. Okay, he's 1/6 scale.
oh yeah. Oh man, now that is absolutely sick.
This is a 1/6 scale bear that I managed to pick up, and I mean, just look at the detail in that. I mean, all of this is textured, so it's all sculpted, all the hair and everything around. So yeah, this thing is an absolute beast, and I specifically got him because I wanted to have for my Arthur Morgan figure, because in Red Dead Redemption there was bears, you know.
Yeah.
So I specifically picked this guy up so that I can have a 1/6 scale bear that I'm going to put with the figure. And yeah, this thing looks absolutely amazing.
Well, and
So
some of those great outdoor locations that you shoot at, you
yeah,
put that bear in there, that's
right,
gonna look
right,
absolutely phenomenal,
right.
man.
Oh, I so it's, if I'm not mistaken, he is still available on Big Bad Toy Store's website. So go to bbts.com. There is another bear that they have that's actually him on his hind legs, but unfortunately that one is sold out. So I have to look around and try and find that one. But I at least was able to get my hands on this one. But yeah, this is. I've already taken one photo, which I'll post my photo in the group later on, so you get a chance to see the photo that I took with it already. The other thing I'm planning on doing is I have this guy for my I have my Back to the Future Part 3 Marty McFly. So it's not exactly the same bear, but it's still good enough to where I'm gonna set up with him. But yeah, so I have uh I have that set up. Uh the
I
last
was
thing I'm
gonna
gonna
put
show.
the I was gonna put the link in the chat, but it won't let me
Oh, it's
post
okay.
it.
I'll take care of it. I'll post it in there so you guys can be able to find it. Uh, the last thing I did, this is something minor, but you guys already saw this figure, so
Mhm.
I got my Nathan Drake. The one gripe that I had about it was the shoes. I didn't really like how the shoes were for the figure, so I went online to look for a better shoe, and so I found these these are actual leather for the shoes, so they're super flexible, and the boot goes high enough to where, because the other one just kind of stopped down here, but this one actually raises up, so now I can put them in some dynamic poses, and no part of the ankle gets revealed. It's the whole boot all the way through. So yeah, so I picked that up to be allowed
Ra-
for.
Raise your hand if you had buying shoes for my action figures on your bingo card.
You know, as a thing, man. And the funny thing is the cost of those shoes is pretty much the cost of some regular size shoes. That's
Oh
what
no.
the amount of money I had to spend on those shoes. So yeah, but yeah, so those are the things I picked up for my stuff. I got some new things that are going to be coming pretty soon, so we'll check those out. But yeah, that's what I got for right now to show you guys. So
Nice.
now.
It was a good week for toy hauls.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's been a absolute great week, absolute great week. So now we're gonna move on to the TTM Live segment, and we're gonna take a look at some photos that were submitted by the people that are in our Facebook group. So let me go ahead and pull them up right now, and we'll take a look at the first one. Let's see. Here we go.
Oh,
I like this one. This was from Bram. This was
yep.
yes. I see. Well, hey, I mean that's the way things go. I'm guilty of that. I've shown some people things. It's like, man, now I got to go buy that. So, so this photo was submitted by Bram. Man, I like this. So this is a continuation, I believe, from the photo that he submitted last week, which was really good. The whole link standing in front of the truck, it was like total upgrade for it. And I think he did a good job on this as well with the blur effect and everything. My only thing, and this is like extremely minor. It's very very minor, but I probably would have shined some more light on Link, um, just so that you can see. Because from certain, I just say from certain screens and stuff like that, you can't really tell who is behind the driver's seat, which kind of adds to what you were doing earlier. Uh, but the reason why I wouldn't shine too much is because I like what you did as far as having the lights from the dash
Yep.
shine on his face. So I think that's great. So if I was to have some light on just so that you can see more of the green and see this him, I would make it uh, just very subtle. I can see he kind of already did that a little bit, but I would add just a little bit more to it, just so that you can have a better understanding of who's behind the driver's seat or who's behind the steering wheel. Um, but other than that, I wouldn't put too much because I like that light. I like the light coming from the speedometer from the dash shining on him because that just looks so good. So I would really try hard not to lose that. But this is overall, this is a very nice photo. You got the lighting from the truck, and it's illuminating the road good. So yeah, I think you did a great job on this. I really like this image.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, having seen the other photos in this series, I automatically know who's in the driver's seat. So,
Yeah, exactly. Right.
you
Right.
know, but and now on my screen looking at it, the green pops really nicely on the figure. So, I can't I can't think of anything to add. This is a superb photo.
Yeah.
Blur
Right.
effect is great. I mean, even the blur on the tires is looks fantastic. This is just
Yes. Yes. Oh, you know what?
um
I did not see, but I can pull that up
yeah, we'll
right
definitely
now.
have to
I'm gonna
check
take
that
a look
out.
at mine over here. So let me see. I'm gonna take a look at it.
Yeah, I honestly can't I I have no constructive criticism on this photo. This is darn slick.
Yeah, it's a really clever shot. I mean, it's you can almost kind of I mean, you can't really see it in both the images that he did, but you can imagine as soon as Link opened the garage and saw the truck, he was like, "Oh yeah." So, it
He's
was
like,
like, "Yes,
we're
I'm
going for a
ready for
ride.
this." Yeah, right. Yeah, so I think let me see. Oh, I see the behind the scenes there. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I do see that you got man, that looks really good.
Yeah, I'm looking at it myself right now.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that is really nice, very clever. Yeah, it's so. I mean, overall, it's so good at out of the box thinking because it's just something that you don't really think about seeing. But yeah, I'd say you did a great job. You totally did a great job on definitely nailed it on that. So let's see who else we got next here.
Ooh,
We got
Craig
Craig.
Holland.
Craig. Very nice, man. I like this shot here. I would say the depth of field is good because again you can see the hand and really if you know the character you'll know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and so yeah he's definitely I mean just I like the accents just a little accessories that he got. So it looks like if I'm not mistaken is he on looks like he's on top of a desk because that looks
Yeah,
like a
he is.
chair. That's
I
not
do
like
love the fact that the accessory has book title written on
Yeah, right.
beside the book. That's fantastic. And I love the choice of the hand
Yeah.
because it's almost like right in the middle of about to clench into a fist, you know?
Yes.
I
Yeah. 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 I
I
I
like
would
the
say
background. I mean, my assumption is looking at the backlighting behind Miles
mhm.
is that we're getting the impression of a window must be right above him.
Either that or that could be just like an overhead light in
Right.
there.
Yeah.
If it's in a room there, it could possibly have been, that way. You could have had the light close, so you kind of getting the glare coming
Right.
from that light. That's so it's possible. It's possible that, as a matter of
I
fact, when you're looking at the lighting from the back of his head, you can see that that's probably like exactly where the light
Yep.
is.
I would just for me, I would have probably muted the lighting just a little bit more because I mean, obviously, the character that we're dealing with, and I'm not going to say anything because people have to figure it out if they don't know. But
Right, right,
but
right.
the particular character that he's dealing with, a little darker, a little creepier, might have been, a little bit more beneficial. But I mean, overall, I love the focus on Miles. I love that blur on the hand, with it just being out of focus,
Yeah,
and the backdrop and the setup for it. That's
yeah,
slick.
yeah. It looks really nice. It's like, again, this is just a minor detail. Uh, I probably would have adjusted his left arm a little bit so you can see the connection, because based off of the angle, you get a little bit of a disconnect.
Oh
The
yeah,
problem with that is if you extend it out a little bit more, his hand might get covered by the arm that's in the foreground. So you may have to angle it back a little bit, but I would move it so that you can kind of see the bicep in addition to the other arm. But it still looks, again, it's a very very minor thing. I think it's a great pose. I think your lighting is good. I think just the way you accessorize the shot with the books and the chair, and I probably would have shown a little more on the desk, because as of right now, if you look for someone who may not know, it might look like he's on the floor. So I probably would have maybe angled it down so I could see more of a desk. But again, that's a minor thing, because whether he's on the floor or on the desk, it's still good. It's still, if their perception is still good. I would say probably, if you wanted to get the desk or more of the desk, pull the camera back just a little bit more, so you can see more of kind of like the setting. But again, you don't know what might be just beyond those little walls or whatnot. But again, it's a minor thing. Overall, I'll say the shot is still really good. I think they did a good job with it.
I'd love to know where he got the desk and the chair because those are those are
Yeah,
slick when you can see them. Those are really cool.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. That definitely looks good. If I'm not mistaken, this might be the. I'm not sure. Let us know if you're at the time if you're seeing this, because I'm wondering if that's the new Hot Toys Spider-Man, or if it's 112 scale. It looks like it's the Hot Toys Miles Morales, but I'm not 100% sure on that. This is Frederick.
Rick.
I think this is this is good too. It's like, no matter who the enemy or who the person is that's coming after the alien, because if you know who the aliens are and know how they are, you automatically thinking like, oh crap, this is gonna be like, I wonder what's gonna happen with the blood splatter, because it's acid, what's it gonna burn through? So I kind of wonder what is going to happen when the fight actually starts. But I think this is a good shot. Depth of field is good. Your lighting is done really well. So yeah, overall, I would say this is definitely a good shot. It's From the looks of it, it looks like that is a very narrow alley. Um,
Yeah, I love it. It gives it a very claustrophobic,
yeah,
very
it does. It does. There's
tension
like
building
right.
atmosphere.
There's like nowhere to go for both of them.
Yep.
So it's like, what are you gonna do? But again, I think the lighting is done really well. So yeah, I would say this is definitely another good shot.
Yep. And Frederick, his use of smoke effects, I
Yeah,
is just incredible. I mean, we've seen some great ones, but he really is consistently strong with the smoke effects in his pictures.
Yeah, yeah. Again, it's done really well. I like. I think it's very creative with using smoke. Smoke is just one of those challenges. It's one of those challenges where because you can't exactly control smoke. You can
Hmm.
kind of put it in the direction that you would like for it to go, but it's not. You pretty much smoke goes where it wants.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
You darken this up just a little bit, and the creepiness factor increases by about 7.
right. Right. So yeah, that's something to be mindful of. But yeah, this is definitely a good one. Then we have oh, you know what? This was one. Oh gosh, you know what? Hold on one second, because I think there was another one that was submitted. We'll take a look at this one, but there was another one that he submitted that was also recent. Uh, that I think he also wanted us, or I think he wanted us to take a look at it instead.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
let me. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can pull it up and find it. In the meantime, let's go ahead and let's look at this other one, and then we'll come back to this. So this was done by Mike Mazba. Maz, I like this shot. I really like just how he did it with all the characters. It's like, man, it's something that's it's a classic comic story. So yeah,
Mhm.
I think he did a really good job with this one. Uh, there's only a thing I think the light might be a little has too much of a glow
Yeah.
to it, so I would maybe tone it down just a little bit. It worked for a different shot because there's another shot that he did with the same lighting, and I think it kind of worked better with that because it just looked like he was pretty much the only one in the shot. Uh, but this particular one, I think it kind of I don't know. You might kind of lose it a little bit with the lighting for this,
Y-
but yeah,
The lighting does it. It washes the background out. So I mean, when you
yeah,
look at the other 4 figures, they're nowhere near as crisp, obviously, because the focus is on Hulk and Reed. But the
yeah,
problem is, from my perspective, looking at it, it's almost like he could have photoshopped the Hulk and Reed into this
sure,
because
sure.
they don't seem to be affected by the lighting in a similar way to the rest of the picture.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I can see that, but I know how Maz is. He totally put this. He
Oh
put this
yeah,
all
yeah.
together. Yeah,
I've seen a bunch of Maz's work, and I know
yeah.
that he would ever do that. It just like I said, that just Hulk and Reed are very very crisp, where
Mm-hmm.
everything else is a bit more washed out.
Yeah, it
And I
washed
think
out from
you're
the
right. I
color,
think that
right?
excess glow is what did it.
Yeah, yeah, and that could be the thing. Uh, it could have been that maybe the light that he used that light to match the floor as well,
I'll
and
bet you.
maybe that provides too much of the glow.
I'll bet you that
But
makes sense.
yeah, yeah. So it could possibly be that way. Which I mean, you could do that. You could just kind of because you don't want to have different color lights with that kind of ground that you're using. So maybe you do want to turn some lights on to match that. I've done that plenty of times. But in some instances, it might be a little too much, and the light just kind of washes out the other characters that are around. You can still see them, still see the distinction of them. But again, it's a minor thing because you can still tell what's going on. You can still see all the characters. They're not completely washed out by the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I still say it's a really good image for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And I love the concept too. I mean, it is fantastic.
Yeah,
And I mean, as I've sat here thinking about what you've said and my thoughts on it, the more I look at it, actually, the more I'm liking it because of the fact that Hulk and Reed are so crisp. It's drawing your eyes right directly
yeah,
to
yeah,
that center of action, and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
taking in what's going on around it.
Right, right.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
it's
if
a
I didn't know that Mister Fantastic could stretch like that, I'd be like, "What is he holding?" But you can understand what's going on. So yeah, it's like I said, it's still a good one.
Sure
Okay,
is.
so I found the other shot. Let me see if I can move over it and bring it up. Let me see. There we go.
Oh,
This is the shot that he wanted us to or the most recent one that he put up. He wants to look at. And man, I mean, this super. I love realistic shots like this. Like
yeah.
it's just, I mean, it's just a great job. Pulling this off, and with your, I say your lighting is great. You got your shadows really good, and this figure has rooted hair, so it's really cool just being able to pull it down by the eyes, and I mean, just overall the whole shot, it just looks great. I think they did a good job on this one. Uh,
This is just a poster for Dune.
yeah, yeah,
I
really.
mean, what can you say about it? You if you look at this too quickly, you're looking at was it Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
wow,
And this is the thing that I like about photos like this, because I try to do photos like this as well, where people will look at it and you showed it to them and they're just like, oh, okay, so you show me a picture of the actor, and it's just like, no, actually, this is a toy photo, and then they're like, what? you know, he's like, this is a toy, like, dude, it's like totally. You look at the whole thing and it's just, I mean, it's like, yeah, that it's a toy shot, and that's I love getting that reaction from people doing like a double take on this. So yeah, I would say this is this achieves the same kind of goal that I try to achieve. We're trying to get
hmm
people that double
I'll
take,
tell you,
like, you know,
you expect him to lift his head up and look at the camera.
yeah,
That
exactly,
that's how
exactly,
realistic in life like this
yeah,
is.
man,
I
you can
can't
make
even I can't even nitpick anything on this,
right,
Frank. Have you noticed since we started this show, the caliber and quality of photographs each week just keeps getting better?
yeah, yeah,
I'm pretty sure that everybody who's watching and submitting, they're thinking, all right, how can I outdo last week's? Which is
right,
good
yeah,
because we're
yeah,
driving, we're striving for excellence.
right,
And
right,
all right, everybody,
right.
this picture is your standard for next week. Have at it.
Well, see, that's what I mean. Because somebody might look at this and be like, "All I have is Legos." No, so no. I mean, a lot of people have their own, their own niche of area of photography, and that's the great thing about all the different areas of photography. Pretty much
Yep.
every area of photography has layers. There's total layers to it. There's people who photograph buildings, and then within that, there's people who are like, well, I just like to do the lines. So I'll do the lines of the stairs in the building. So it's like they're going even closer to that. And then there's people who are like, well, I like to take pictures of the photos of the people going in and out of the building. So it's just like there's so many different layers to it. So it's just it's so amazing. I would say the only thing you could probably do to make this shot even creepier is to turn the eyes and have them look right at the screen.
Oh,
Staring into you know,
don't
yeah,
listen to him. We don't need it to look that creepy.
hey, you do you. You do you. Yeah, so I would say this is totally a good shot. So yeah, so this is that's the last shot that we have for today. So now we have some other photos that we're going to look at. These are photos that were just in the Facebook group. We're not going to critique these photos. We're just going to take a look at a lot of the photo submissions that were by our members of the group, so you guys don't get left out as well, because we definitely want to show everyone a lot of your work as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got.
Ooh.
So this is nice. I like this. The whole black and white shot is really good. And of
Ah.
course, Jay's got the jokes. Jay Boy has always got the jokes with his shots. I like his humor in these shots. So it's really nice.
Oh.
Yeah, see, this is another one looking as realistic as possible. Actually, I like this shot. Looks really good. Lighting is good. This was by Lou. Lou did
That's
another good
super
one.
cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I like these again. These like little accessories that
Ooh.
that come in. This is. It looks like it's actually hovering above the earth on this thing, at least, or
Yeah, I
above
like
water.
that lighthouse with the ocean. That's pretty
Yeah,
solid.
yeah. Here's DJ. I mean, this was George who submitted on this one. So yeah, yes, yep. See, there you go. Everybody has their own style, and yeah,
Yep.
that's
That's
what.
what makes this job so much fun.
Yeah, you get to see all walks of photography, life, and everything. So yeah, this is
Yes, little green army men.
right. Yeah, this is good stuff.
Oh, nice. That's the kid from the 1990
Terminator,
Teenage
Terminator
Mutant Ninja
2, I
Turtle
think it
movie.
was. Yeah, that's another good one. Oh man, yeah, this is another good shot. I like the lighting on the stuff. This is a Harold, I believe. He always does good with these dragon shots. This is another nice one too. I like this one. Really clever.
Oh, that is clever. Oh, yeah, it is.
And this was by Laura. I guess she's setting up for the Super Bowl. So she's getting ready right now. Put
Laura,
it
if
up.
you're still listening, what time's the party start?
Right. uh, I thought that was pretty clever with that with those guys here. This is another good one. I like the reflection on
I
this.
do too.
This is really, really clever, really good.
I like the lighting on that and the setup. That's cool. Oh,
Yeah,
that's nice.
yeah. Another nice reflection on the shot. So yeah, very well done. More Transformers. This is good.
Ooh.
Oh, she just walked in the door. Oh,
Hey,
walking
all
time.
right.
Nice. You made it home safe. Very good. See, now you can kick off your shoes and you can sit down and then you can go back to the beginning of this and watch the whole thing again.
That's right.
So this was the head that I used to, yeah, for the Obi-Wan. Just mess around. There would definitely be more of those coming. I don't know if this they break dancing. Is it the cat trying to kick in? He's
Oh,
saying
looks like the cat's trying to poke his head out the window.
maybe. This is another good one of the Phantom. This is nice.
I like that. I'll tell you what, man. We need more Phantom shots. That's an underrated character.
Yeah, I wish I had a 1/6 scale Phantom. I mean, it would be nice if they like based off of the old movie with Billy
Mm-hmm.
Zane. I would really like to see that. This is the other shot by Bram, man.
I
I would
love
say, shoot,
this.
he wouldn't even stop. He should just keep right on driving and just hit that thing and keep right on going.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's a little bit of the follow up to that other Transformer shot.
yeah,
I like it.
yeah. This was nice too.
That
This
is
was
really
good.
nice.
Uh, nice. It's good. It's good. Yeah, this
Gotta
is
love a
good.
little dance party.
Yeah, and again, the lighting is good on this, and because that'd be the kind of setup that you would get. Oh, this is nice.
Ooh,
It's nice. Alien vs Predator is cool.
that's
Oh
beautiful.
man, you guys are so good with this stuff. So yeah, I do not want to be shining the flashlight, and that's the first thing I see.
Right? That's the last thing you'll see.
Oh, nice transition.
This
Nice
is
transition.
fantastic.
Yep. You move the glasses. That's very cool. Very clever. Okay, got some explosions going on around Optimus.
That works.
Yeah,
That works. Ooh,
good lighting on this too. I like the lighting on this.
I do too.
I will say that a lot of these photos that we get submitted, even like clever ones like the camera angle from this. This
Uh-huh.
is you can get a lot of inspiration from this. Which I will say, there's a lot of images that you guys submit that I get inspired by.
Yes.
Seeing that stuff like shots like this, like with Ninja Turtles right there. He's like ready to take on them, but it's like literally it brings the inspiration within the group, and that's what I like. The photos bring ideas to other people and stuff like that. So
Now,
yeah.
this would be a fun fight to watch.
Oh yes, it would. Oh yes, it would. It'd be nice if they put that together. But yeah, that'd be,
Ooh.
this is another really good one. So yeah, so I believe that's all that we have for today. So you guys are, I think so. Yeah, is that the Hot Wheels? I'm not sure because it didn't look like it was. It looked like it transformed. Maybe it could. That was kind of a small one.
Yeah.
So maybe so. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm gonna have to go and check the reference to see if that was the right one. Uh,
Right. You're
yeah,
gonna go in and take a look and see the picture yourself in the
yeah,
page. If you've got any, if there's any lines in there for
right, right,
where
right.
he would transform.
Yeah. So, well, I'm glad, man. I'm glad because that's the. I mean, I've said it several times before, but when I first started this Toytography magazine, the two main things I wanted to come from this is to help and inspire. And that's been the main goal, and it'll always be the goal, is to help you learn whatever you need to learn to improve your photography and inspire you with new ideas and things to come up with all kinds of stuff. And I like the fact that we can be able to help each other and inspire each other. So I'm glad that you are enjoying the group and everything. And I gotta say, so there's gonna be some nice things coming from this Toytography challenge. It's going to be good to see the challenge take place. Okay, when you guys watch the episodes and everything, it's going to be a lot of fun. But there's a lot that can be learned from these episodes from Toytography challenge as well, because we're going to be talking about shots and
Mm-hmm.
how people pull stuff off. And so yeah, there's going to be a lot to learn. So it's going to be a fun and educational experience for Toytography Channel. So we are super excited about the whole thing. So yeah, it's nice. I will say that we were able to. I would like to tell you guys, but I'm going to I'm gonna bite my tongue again. But we were able to secure the dollar amounts that we are going to be giving for the cash prize. So yeah, I was super excited, but I'm gonna keep my mouth closed because we are going to reveal it during the show. so so yeah, because we definitely want to get the folks' reactions when they're checking it out. So yeah, it's gonna be absolutely amazing. I am so excited to see where this all goes. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic with everything. So that'll do it for us for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we always enjoy looking at your work. We always enjoy talking to you guys. So thank you so much. Please, if you haven't done already, please like and subscribe. I will also say this, um, with the things that we have set up for the Toytography Challenge. Like I said, we're able to secure a nice dollar amount for the Toytography Challenge, but if we are able to totally increase this channel and really get it monetized to the level that we want it to be monetized, that will then spill over into you, because
Mm-hmm.
as the monetization increases, so will the prizes increase for Toytography Challenge and other things that we're going to have set up later down the line. It's like you're helping us bring stuff to you and really bring the benefits to you guys, because it is not just for us. The
Right.
whole point of Toytography in general is to raise all of us and not just Toytography. That is the main thing that we want to do. So we appreciate all the support. So share with everybody, share the channel with everyone, because there's going to be some great things coming through. So
Mm-hmm.
we definitely want to share with you guys as much as possible. But thanks once again for tuning into the channel. We totally appreciate you guys and so grateful for all of you. And so we will see you next Wednesday on Toytography Challenge.
Hey, before we wrap, really quick,
Yes, sir.
Bram had asked about when we're going to be announcing the contestants. I would say probably make sure you're turning into Toytography Live over the last couple of weeks and
Oh,
by the end of the month.
yes, yeah, because we will. Uh, yes, you know what? I have to discuss that, but yeah, I think we will go ahead and we'll reveal who the contestants are. I kind of wanted to keep it under wraps, but you know what? I will say this: next week, Wednesday, Toytography Live, we will announce who the contestants are. Okay,
Ooh.
you'll be able to see all the contestants, and we may actually reveal the judges as well.
Hmm. Let's do the judges the
Yeah.
following week because next week I may only be on for half an hour.
Oh, okay. All right.
But
All right.
let's spread it
All right.
out just a little bit more.
We'll spread it out. We'll spread it out a little
We'll
bit.
keep them coming back.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But we will at least announce who the contestants are during Toytography Live next week. Yes, that's for sure. We will announce the contestants. All right, folks, that'll do it for us today. Thanks once again, and we will see you next week.
Take care, everybody.